Wike should be jailed for oil bunkering, mindless looting of Rivers Treasury, Nwoko. Welcome to the news and please subscribe to our channel. To get notified when we post hot juicy news updates, please click on the notification bell. It is laughable that a man of monumental corrupt tendencies and wanton profligacy could be so unabashedly talk when his activities connote unimaginable scam. The attention of Nwoko Media Directorate has been drawn to a cowardly video where the Rivers State Governor Nyesom Wike made wild insinuation against Prince Nwoko. Characteristic of the garrulous governor, he carelessly dabbled again into the issue of the $418 million consultancy payment for Paris Club reforms, a legitimate entitlement of Prince Nwoko, whose patriotic ingenuity as a time-honored lawyer secured billions of dollars in favor of local and state government, including Wike's administration. Wike had in illogical imprudence chastised Nwoko for laying claim to monies the international lawyer genuinely earned and approved by the federal government following various federal high court, court of appeal, and Supreme Court judgment, federal government and presidential approvals, and 3 separate EFCC reports supporting the payment. When have demands for professional fees duly sanctioned by statutory authorities and scrutinized by anti-corruption agencies like EFCC and DSS become fraud? We are appalled by Wike's wicked and despicable wild goat chase. Nwoko Media Directorate asserts, on the contrary, that the Rivers State Governor received a whopping share of over 60 billion naira from the Paris Club refunds to state, thanks to the sterner staff of Prince Nwoko, who took the federal government to court on behalf of the state and local government over their arbitrary deductions and won. We have infallible evidence that Wike not only collected the huge funds, but squandered the proceeds through phantom projects and frivolous travels around the world, include obscene ego trips. Like discerning members of our public, we are aware of Wike's primitive holding of illicit loot for election, a dubious claim flan that can only be contrived by a man of open character. Wike spoke of corruption among some governors. Kettle cannot call pot black. A man with both hands stained with filthy lucre lacks moral justification to utter one word on embezzlement. To go to sanctimonious is unpardonable criminality. Wike, no matter the presence, has exposed themselves towards jail. We need to remind Wike for the upteenth time, in case he has forgotten, that 35 innocent children on life support machines died in Rivers State-owned hospital the same hour because the hospital could not afford electricity. He could not provide electricity, having diverted all funds to meaningless ventures for self-aggrandizement. At the appropriate time, when his dictatorial reign on the high horse is over, he will surely answer charges of criminal negligence at the International Court of Justice for the sad death of those children. It is laughable that a man of monumental corrupt tendencies and wanton profligacy could so unabashedly talk when his activities connote unimaginable scam. Why cast childish attacks against Nwoko, a towering personality who had consummated his career as a world-class lawyer in the 1990s in London when Wike was struggling as an on-call worker in a local government? Who was Wike when Nwoko returned to Nigeria in 1999 to win the Anyocha Oshimili Federal Constituency seat and mount the green chambers of the National Assembly as a distinguished member of the House of Representatives? That he was spoon-fed to become governor through Godfather syndrome in 2015, desperately grabbing public funds to his chest, should not be a license to brag and bully. Let Wike disclose his source of wealth if he now wants flaunt and arrogance, vainglorious relish. Can he survive outside dirty politics? Wike's claim against Nwoko is hypocritical and duplicitous. On the alleged payment of a 13% derivation to South State, his claim is fraudulent. He is trying falsely and maliciously to instigate the people against some governors. Wike postures deceptively in panic to cover his tracks on the well-known serious open secrets of his involvement in national economic sabotage Sabotage through oil bunkering. If the governor's mischievous vituperations on the Paris Club reforms are off-key and unserious, his pedestrian shouted on Ned Nwoko's matrimony amounts to nothing. His false childish tantrums that the man has imaginary 20 wives sounded like beer parlor gossip, unbelievable from the lips of the governor, how nauseating and condescending. But that is Wike, ever stirred by gutter language and uncowed tempers. Wike is without doubt envious because he is clearly unable to father children. Is Wike embittered, constrained by impotence of honorable deeds or spousal exploit. In matters of another man's wives, why is the voice of the controversial loose cannon particularly shrill? Wike must summon courage to address these posers if he is truly man enough. Let Wike delude himself in a bogus gubernatorial robe. In 6 months' time, he will descend into a commoner, stripped of all immunity, bare from boastful manners and haughty airs. Prince Ned Nwoko, a civil fellow who has never been on the street with Wike, will then compel him to answer questions about his litany of lies and corrupt misdeeds. He is poised, resolutely waiting to bring the River State governor to justice very soon. Since Wike lost the People Democratic Party presidential ticket and failed nomination for vice president slot because of his brash and unreliable temperament, he has been weeping, nagging on television and every forum. Rather than lick his self-inflicted wounds remorsefully, he chose an inglorious path of blame game and transfer aggression. How pitiable for a fake emperor tumbling like the old nursery rhyme down Humpty Dumpty. We hereby wish to emphasize, for the avoidance of doubt, that no external influence, whether overtly or covertly, moved Prince Ned Nwoko to challenge Wike's excesses as the Star Prince of Anioma is a man of his own clout, unaffected and independent by nature. He is driven by the conviction as a pioneer and strong stakeholder in the People Democratic Party that unhinged Wike, a later-day political noisemaker and opportunist, has become a power-drunk bore in a china shop who must be decisively handled before he plots more divisive embarrassment. Remarkably, Prince Ned Nwoko, with his unmatched exposure, has all it takes to humble the Port Harcourt talkative. Enough. Ned Nwoko, Media Directorate, November 26, 2022. Sincerely, this is a clapback of what Wike said to Ned Nwoko. We are going to wait Wike's own. He said these PDP people, I've said it before, they are not prepared. They choose the wrong time to fight this particular fight. Not be now they're supposed to fight them, they're supposed to keep them for cooler. After election, they will fight them. But it is clear that the People Democratic Party, I don't think they have the intention to be in this race. But let's see how it all plays out. Alright, on this note, we've come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.